So today in the workshop I've just finished running, we were talking about the truth about trance and breaking the illusion, almost what I call the matrix effect. And people had the usual stuff going on: tension, stress, worry, anxiety, head full of stuff. Within 1 hour and 44 minutes, I know because it's time stamped in the webinar platform, people were feeling calm, relaxed, peaceful, blissful, happy. That is absolutely amazing. We were talking about releasing tension, getting into the feeling of things and changing your state. So we also looked at 4 different brain states and how you can switch between those depending on whether you're in action mode, creativity mode, high intuition mode, etc. We also looked at what people believe trance to be and how it's almost completely the wrong way round. And I asked the participants at the end, what's one word you would use to describe the workshop? The workshop was living the kind of, it's about abundance. So it was called Abundance for Life. The next one we're going to be running is Living the Law of Attraction, but Abundance for Life is about changing the energy, the dynamic, changing your state, moving from the pure thinking, analytical, etc., and that almost push mentality more to being in that wonderful flow state. And the feedback from one of the attendees, let me see, I saved it here. So the word they chose was surprised. And then they said surprised dash, because of course, if you just say surprised, it'd be like, oh, surprised about what? So they said surprised. I never thought to be in this state for the whole day or remain in it for longer than the meditation lasted. That is a bit of a game changer, because when you recognize that and then you use the processes, the strategies, the tools and techniques, many of which they just took a couple of minutes. We did some longer inductions and closed eye processes, and you've got the workbook for those of you who were there. You've got the workbook with all of the processes listed out step by step. You can of course go back and watch the replay recording as well, but it just took minutes to get people into that place and that space with the wonderful things I've described, and then having those. And I know if you weren't at the workshop, you'd be going, well, what's the big deal? This, trust me when I tell you, this statement is a game changer, because it can absolutely change the way you show up in life and the way you act, react, and interact. It is everything. So my work is done for today. That is amazing. Thank you to everyone who joined me for the Abundance for Life workshop. There's a series of 6 workshops. You can do them standalone, and they also dovetail very nicely as a package. So the first one we ran was resilience. So resiliency workshop was last month, if you're watching this in real time. Today was the abundance workshop, Abundance for Life. The next one I'm going to be running, I think it's a really brilliant way to open up the new year, is Living the Law of Attraction. Of course, you can do that any time of year, but it just so happens in terms of timing, this is where we're at. So I thought it'd be perfect for that. And then we've got 3 others that we're going to be doing. The Genius Code, which is almost like a slice of the best of photo reading. Rapid reading made easy, which is, as it says on the tin, how can you get through written information much more quickly and do that at a rapid pace? And then we've also got the happiness generator, which again, who doesn't want to be happy? I remember listening to someone talking about all, the various things that you go for, the goals and all the rest of it. And they said, look at that, when you really boil it down, there aren't that many things that people are looking for. Peace and happiness is right up there on the list. So today we've delivered peace for people. We'll also be delivering happiness. So if you want to join me for any of those workshops, you can head to my main website. I'll say it and I'll spell it: transformationstm.com. That's TRANCE, F for Freddie. So formation, so FORMATIONS TM as in trademark, so transformationstm.com. When you land on the site, you'll see a red What's New button at the top of the site. Click that, a panel will slide out, and then have a little bit of a scroll and you'll see some information about these 6 workshops that I'm running. So you can purchase them individually or as a bundle. And with the bundle, it's basically buy one workshop, effectively get the other 5 for free. In terms of the current pricing, that's not always going to be the case, but if you're watching in real time, then that is there. But you'll find the workshops there. And also, if you want to get onto the e-newsletter list, because the e-newsletter subscriber got a different bundle price from the price that is in the public. So when I'm rolling things out, looking for volunteers, testing out new material, I typically head to my e-newsletter list. So on the transformationstm.com website, you'll also see a box on the left-hand side where you can sign up for my e-newsletter. So thank you to everyone who has joined me, both for the Resiliency Workshop and today for the Abundance for Life. Really enjoyed it. Delighted that you found it useful as well, and that you've taken away some mind-blowing things. And also remember, I taught a process where you can move through 4 different brain states effortlessly. So make sure you continue to use that. Also, look out for when you're in that creativity channel, the intuition channel, the inspiration channel. Make a note of those wonderful ideas and add them to the resources that we were talking about in the workshop today. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. Feel free to share this video. That would be amazing. Also, Marilyn Devonish, the NeuroSuccess Coach, over and out.